This is really cool. Hi, my name's Sarah. Also Nerdy Python. I'm only mildly prepared for this voiceover, so we'll see how it goes. My friend Oliver did a voiceover for one of his speed paints, so I thought I'd give it a try for this one because, you know, YouTube is all original content, right? Oh no, my brain. To introduce myself, hi, I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I'm a SoCal-based lesbian artist. I'm just reading my Twitter bio now. I'm a SoCal-based lesbian artist, and I am dipping my toes into a lot of different things right now. But the main thing I like to do is character design, which is what I do in this video. Oh, I thought that froze up. Which is what I do in this video. There was a while ago a trend going around that we design our Pokesonas, and I thought it would be fun to make a snake that turns into a dragon. And it's all flowery and it's got like wooden tree antlers. I may revisit it because I don't really like. I love how the drawings came out, but I still think it could be better. But I honestly really love the designs that came out of this. It's got my vibe, which was the goal of the challenge, you know. Again, I'm only mildly prepared for this voiceover. We'll see if you even hear it. I may do a second take. But I thought I would talk about like what some of my goals are, and what I want to learn, and what I know. Basically say hello, and so that it's nice to meet you all. Even though I'm just talking at you, not really meeting you. That's fine. So, like I said, I like to draw, so I do illustrations. I try and practice, not try, but I practice doing character design. I enjoy making game design, and I'm trying to get myself to finish up, or not finish up, but finish setting up for any of my projects, which, by the way, I have 20 projects that I want to work on. Like, I'm looking at the list now. There's a lot of games that I want to make, and then a few comics and stories, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time working on these, for sure. But I recently took, or not recently, it's been over a year, took a course on game design, so I'm not an expert on that at all, by any means. Any of the things I say I know, not an expert on, just a amateur, like a hobbyist who's well, not a hobbyist who's trying to make it a profession. I'm learning, is the point. We're all learning. It's how that shit works. It's called life. But there are 11 games I want to make, and I'm forcing myself to pick just one to think about and work on. And there are 9 comics that I want to make, and I'm making the character designs and writing out for 2 of them at the moment. Maybe I'll work on 2 games too, because God, am I indecisive. Anyway, you'll probably see a lot of posts about that. I think... No, I don't have a speed paint for one of them. One is Rebel Bite, which is... I'm only going to talk about the 2 stories that I'm working on. One is Rebel Bite, which is when the Spider-Verse first came out, everyone was making their Spider-Sonas, and when Venom came out, I actually made a Venom Sona, and I kind of wanted them to be in the same universe, so this is about them. This is their origin Rebel Bite is their origin stories, and then also them meeting each other and becoming a team instead of enemies. And then the other one that I am wanting to work on is Riptide, which is, in the shortest possible summary, a very fun gay pirate webcomic that I want to make. Because pirates are fun, and everything I make has to be gay. like basically a lot at this point. Yeah, so I'm working on those. I'm trying to learn how to code. I'm trying to learn how to do... I'm gonna like casually figure out 3D models this month. Like casually. 'Cause that's... Whew. I have Blender on my computer. I have not opened it. I've looked at it a couple of times and I'm like, that's intimidating. I've opened Maya before. I didn't get it to work. I couldn't get anything... Like, they start you off with a cube in Maya, and I couldn't figure out how to add anything to the cube. I figured out how to rotate the cube, and then I decided that it was too much for me, because that took 20 to 30 minutes to figure out how to rotate the cube. So, you know, wish me luck with Blender. So I'm trying to learn coding, Blender. At the beginning of this, you'll see... now I have to put it at the beginning of this, but I'm also trying to practice animation because I found out that's actually a little bit fun. Like, it's tedious, it takes a while, but I'm like, kinda like this. Kinda like animation. Simple animation, granted, but still animation. So I'm trying to practice that in storyboarding. And then I should practice music. No, we're not adding to the list, we're just saying hi and introducing hi. These are some of my goals. Basically, I'm just trying to practice as much as I can and learn as much as I can about the design world, about like all types of design. I know that I can definitely be better at character design and writing. I could definitely be better at character design. I like the designs I make, but I recognize that they're too detailed at times. Not like in the sense that it would be difficult to use professionally. Some of the details would probably be considered like unnecessary, that kind of thing. I'm trying to launch freelancing altogether, but that's difficult to do when you're learning. And I'm uploading a lot of VODs on my YouTube, but just because I'm trying to buy space, I have like almost 1,000 gigabytes, like half a tera. Okay, I exaggerate a bit, but like half a terabyte worth of just video, and I kind of can't have that just sitting and burning a hole in my computer. So I've been slowly just uploading VODs, but I am trying to edit those and like make series and have fun. Just like so many things. And I kind of stopped uploading, like you'll see art on here, and you'll see it in my thumbnails and stuff, but I kind of stopped uploading to Twitter and stuff altogether. I need to get back into it, but I have just been using Patreon for uploading. Firstly because Ko-fi felt tedious to upload to constantly, but I'm trying to use Patreon a lot. Hi. Someone walked in, hang up. Okay, that was my sister walking in. Just wanted to come say hi with her guinea pig. It's very cute, and I am very jealous of quite a bit. Basically though, I'm kind of like I'm low-key overloading myself, but I get excited about like learning. I get so excited about learning so many things. And hopefully you guys get to see what I'm working on very soon. I say very soon, like I'm anywhere close with finishing the concepts, but still, I'm excited. I'm excited to share it, but I'm definitely not at the sharing point yet. Let's see, what are some more of my goals? Well, right now I'm studying, like actually studying, like out of college, for graphic design. Saying a lot, I'm sorry. Right now I'm studying for graphic design. In fact, I have class tonight at my local college for their certificate. Granted, it's not a degree, but it's half a degree. It's literally half a degree. So it's something. Which works for me, because I don't fully want to get into graphic design. It's like, I'll do it. Not in the sense that I don't like it, I enjoy it, but I'm more excited about development and concepts and such like that, rather than advertisements. Like, anyway. It's all important. Every aspect is important. I just get more excited about the concept making of it. And maybe even the writing. And stuff like that. But so I'm currently studying graphic design at my local college, and like I said a while ago, I studied actually online for specialization certificates. So that's half of that. That's half a certificate. But I want, after this semester, once I get my certificate, I want to go back online because, God, I learned so much about game design from that website that I was on. Coursera, if you want to check it out. They have a lot of programs on there. They can even let you earn degrees, which is kind of what I'm browsing right now. But they expanded their game development, game design classes and certificates, so I'm gonna be doing that after the semester. And then get back into that. And heck, even learn Unity. Unity has classes on there that helps you prepare for their, I think it's a test, pretty certain it's a test that you can take to get their certificate. So, like, damn. There's so much to learn. I get excited about it, but then I also realize how much time it all takes, and I'm like, I just want to make stuff. But we'll get there. Just gotta learn first. That's fine. Make some shortcut. Yeah, and I definitely need to practice comic making. I should do some, like, slice of life comics for fun. It's what everyone does to get some practice in. Right? Yeah. Also, excuse if I like pause extra hard because I just ate and I'm not gonna be nasty on camera or on microphone, on recording. But I literally just ate right before I record. So yeah, I need to practice doing short comics. I'm looking at my current list of to-dos. And I need to make some proper character sheets, character references. I need highlights. I don't know why I don't like editing. Like, I do. I love editing. For the first, minute of it. And then I want to work on anything else. But editing takes, a couple hours. So my brain just, slowly becomes more interested in, say, the doll on my desk, or hey, let's go drink some water, or just, anything else. And I hate that, because I really, not just the results of editing, but I actually do, I do like doing editing, just not for as long as editing takes, as a whole, which sucks. So I need to edit highlights, I need to write stuff. Maybe I should write, I'll write design briefs for all of my game designs, eventually. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then yelling at myself to pick a game. Just one game. Maybe 2 games, but for God's sake, pick a game. There's so many! Why do I do this to myself? Because they all sound so fun! They sound like just fun concepts. I should have made a list of stuff that I like, but that would just be straight up ripping off my friend. My friend Cacti Cultist. And I've learned through doing this that streaming is really fun, by the way. Streaming is really, really very fun. Even if it's just by myself doing chill, chill editing or chill drawing or something like that. It's very fun to do streaming. Then the only other problem is I like to do it like a shift of work for hours at a time. Which is good, because then we can hang out for a while. But it's just hard to set aside time for that, because I know I'm not gonna have an hour-long stream. It's oh, I have a free hour. Cool, you're gonna have a 3-hour stream and you have to go to class later. That's not happening. Sorry, I got distracted. Speed paints are fun to watch, and I'm having it play in the corner. I still really love these designs, like the wood and the flowers and the grass. That's basically all they're made up of, wood, flower, and grass. Just really like that. And then at some point it's gonna look like I wasn't coloring at all. We're getting very close to the cleanup phase. Like the beginning of this video was very fast, and then the second half of this video is gonna get very slow very quick. Which is okay, that's what cleanup is. And I didn't really want to cut it, because cleanup's a very important part. Or like shading and stuff like that. We're in the cleanup phase right now. But shading and stuff like that, that adds serious character to your characters. I just get interested in that. Sorry. Look back down at my books, cover that up. It's not happening. But, like, of course your characters need to be able to exist without the shading, because then you're just basically making an illustration. But if you're making, like, a concept sheet, not a reference sheet, but if you're making, like, a concept design, it just makes them feel more real when they have that little, even just, like, a little bit of depth. Which is what I add later, like, just a little bit, like, it's not a lot. It's just there's a lot of petals, so it takes a bit. Let's see. Oh, and I still want to open up my shop. Oh, shop would be so fun. Shop would be very, very fun. Like, stressful, obviously. All these things, I recognize that they're gonna be stressful at the same time, but just, it seems so fun. You get to make stuff, you get to send people things, you get to do things, like, just so exciting. And then, what else can I tell? I have notes, but they're all like the same thing, or like move out goals, which is basically just move out with a friend, like, and then reminding myself that you have to buy like first aid kits and stuff like that, and have them ready around the house, or apartment, or etc. And then more freelance stuff, just for behind the scenes stuff. Oh, I should check out Pillow Fort. That's fine. That's a note for myself. That's a note for myself. Sorry. Just, I'm also looking in my book. Like, I was gonna say I should post it, but it's got a lot of private information. Like, washi tape and journaling is just very fun. In the group chat that we have, like, there's one of our friends, Robin, made a journaling channel? Yes, made a journaling channel for us all to share our journal works, and I love it because we get to show off our journals. Except I can't show off all my pages because they're either private or vent or personal info. But yeah, I need to write down to, yeah, I still want to do a shop open. Maybe I could do that I'll aim to do that over the summer. That would be very fun. Like, just like a soft open. With some charms and prints and stickers. That would be very fun. And then eventually when we have all of our shit together, we as friends, or at least I want to, we haven't actually talked about it a lot, I want to make like a production company, a studio, I don't know what, because we all, I have my toes dipping in very different types of design, and so do they. But I think it would be fun if we worked on projects together and then like called it something. Like how I was just watching, for example, Offline TV right before this as well. And, oh, we're on the shading phase. It's just very, very small shadows. Just, it adds up time-wise. But I thought it would be fun if we could work together on projects sometimes. I tried writing out gameation, like game animation, but that's taken already, sadly. And stuff with gardens and stuff with snacks. Trying to figure out something we all like, what to call it. But that's also another very far away goal because we obviously have life going on. Life gets in the way of a lot of things. Oh no, I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh no! What did I want to work on? Oh, okay, so this... circling back to the certificates I wanted to work on. I should see if... I have another notebook. Hang on, give me one sec. But the certificates I wanted to work on, there's... I've already done the... I don't even remember what the certificate I did was called. I think it was like the art of game design or something. Like it was a mix between the two. But they... On Coursera, they also recently added... from like Michigan State or something like that. I didn't fully notice. I just noticed what the certificates were called. They have 2 new ones, which I'm really excited about. There's one for game art, and then game design / development, which is both very cool. I'd love to be on both sides of that. And then once I'm like pretty deep into those studies, I wanted to work on the Unity certificate because, you know, Unity is important for game design. Very, very important. We all know which... We all know at least a couple games made in Unity. It's honestly a very good engine. I wish I was able to understand engines more. Which is what we're working on! Surprise, surprise! That's what Lorder's for! I was like about to open it. Oh, okay, here we go. Study list summary. That's what I'm looking for. So, doing graphic design, I want to learn to code. I'm sorry if I'm repeating. This is how my brain works. Basically, this 30-minute video. Code, animate. Character design. Oh, that's right. I recently bought some books on like computer parts, like how to use a Raspberry Pi and etc. Is that maybe a little bit too big for my brain, but that seemed very fun. I've been watching a little bit too much Michael Reeves lately, maybe. Who knows? He's a fun boy. A friend introduced me to him. He's a fun boy. Chaos enraptures me. Don't even know if that's the right word. But you'll probably see some speed paints of... I bought a couple like high quality illustration programs just because they seemed really cool. One's more for painting and one like imitates life. In the sense that like there's watercolor and stuff like that, and it acts like actual watercolor, but it's in the convenience of a computer. I'm like, I want to try that. I'd love to try that. Maybe I'll talk about my friends a bit. Oh, but there's 2 minutes left. That's not enough time. I'll talk about my friends last time. I mean, I'll talk about my friends next time. This time it was more about like goals and stuff. I wonder what music I'm gonna put in the background. I haven't chosen that yet. I'll find something chill, something gamey. That'll be very, very fun. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I hope you guys are excited for this YouTube journey with me, even if it's unfortunately a lot of VODs. But I hope you guys are as excited as I am about getting started. And by the way, I should say to follow my Twitter @NerdyPython because I don't have a lot of time for streaming, or at least not in the sense of doing it regularly. Same goes for editing videos. Like I got 3 days off, quite randomly, and then I was able to cut down all the speed paints that I had piled up. And I'm gonna do voiceovers all in one day. And you guys aren't gonna notice a clip, but it just suddenly cut out on me, which was very rude. But yeah, I usually don't get these days very often. I usually don't get a chance to edit, let alone stream. Or stream, let alone edit. Anyway, if you guys are excited about me finally using this channel, or if you're just finding me and it's like, hi, what's up? it would be best to follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'll give updates like, hey, I finally have some time. I'm gonna do a stream later today. I'm sorry I hit my mic. I'm a goddamn professional. I'm not. We made that very clear in the past 25 minutes. But yeah, that's where updates are, and I give like pretty good heads up. Only very few of the time will I give you like even a couple hours heads up. Usually I'll say in the morning and it happens at night, so. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I love you.